Welcome to One Club Champ. Here we are. It is the playoff final. Birmingham versus Aylesbury United. Now we finished in League One in third place, and let's take you to the league table. We finished third on 82 points. We missed out on an automatic promotion place to Rotherham, who finished on 83 points. And Birmingham got on an 81 points. In the playoffs, we faced against Bristol Rovers. In the first game, it was a crazy attacking. No one bothered about defending. And we managed to win that first leg game 5-4. So we took a 5-4 lead into the second leg at home. And dispatched of Bristol Rovers with a 3-1 win, aggregate score of 8-5, and Simmons got a brace and Dolby finished it off in the 88th minute. So that brings us to the playoff final. As you can see, our ascension to League One has had a promotion every season, finishing first in the BetVictor Division 1 Central, first in BetVictor Isthmian Premier League, first in Vanarama National League North. Yeah, you get the trend here. Then first in the National League, and then first in the Sky Bet League, League 2. So this is the first time that, should we not win this playoff final, that we do not get promoted. We've come into this game, unfortunately, with an injury crisis. Now, between the dates between the playoff semi-final and then the actual the semi-final and the final, we had about 2 weeks, and so I put us on a pretty low level worth of training. I wanted the boys to recover. I wanted everybody to feel fit, and we then ended up with Callum Burton, goalkeeper, injured. Andre Cooper, injured. Simmons is playing with an injection after he got a pulled groin. As you know, John Morris is still coming back with a broken leg, but Jan Dander was out injured with a pulled groin. Shane Proctor has a groin strain, and all of these players have some kind of injury risk. Now, up here, my head of sports science has said that we've had a 48% decrease in injuries so far this season compared to what we would expect on average. And as such, it's something of a surprise that we find ourselves first in the injury table. And just reading here, it says the injury risk is heightened due to low match sharpness, and we should look at adjusting our tactics to be less intensive. So basically, because of the difference in the distance of time between our semi-final and our final, and my decision to do some low-level training, apparently now that heightened their risk of injury. So we're going to be playing with our backup goalkeeper. Simmons is going to be playing with an injection. Japhet Tanganga has only just come back. He's only got 50% match sharpness. The other centre-back is going to be Charlie Gilmore, our midfielder. He's got 65% match sharpness. And we've got on the bench here Andrew on 52% match sharpness, Whitaker on 53%, and we've got a few youth academy lads. Sam Harrison has never played a game for us, and our incoming player Chris Taylor came through our academy this year, and we offered him a contract. So here we go. We're going to be playing against the massive club of Birmingham in the final at Wembley. Big day out for Aylesbury. As you can see, two of the boys are getting their squad numbers for their first ever game, sat on the bench at Wembley Stadium. This is a huge game. In the last game we played Birmingham, we were 2-0 up and then came back to lose 3-2 in the second half. They scored 3 goals. They are playing a 5-2-2-1 wing-back system. Here's their main man, up front, Awoniyi. He scored 16 goals. John Joe Shelby in centre of midfield, pulling the strings for them. And they are playing with Romain Sawyers and Nacho Gil. Okay, here we go. There's a downpour at Wembley in London. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. Here we go. Prove a point. Let's go get promoted to the Championship. Oh, in the tunnel. Here we go. First chance goes to us in the 3rd minute. Hill down the right hand side to Kane Porsche, the on loan player from Man United. Alfie Payne still pulling the strings. We're playing Willian left midfield today. Long ball over the top. Good save by the backup goalkeeper Edwards. He's barely played this season, Edwards, because Burton has been our first choice goalkeeper. Sam Dolby at the front post there. Big target man clearing the ball away. We've had most of the possession so far. 68% in the first 10 minutes. That's it. Press them. Press them. Can we win it? We're pressing John Joe. Oh, another ball over the top. No, don't give away a penalty. Oh, no. 1-0 down. Nacho Gil. I thought Paul Cock was doing alright out there, and then it looks like he stumbles over the ball. Oh dear. 1-0 down in the first 12 minutes of the game. Here we go. Throw in. Paul Cock. Long ball. And it's in. Kane Porsche. We hit them back immediately. A Rory Delap-esque long throw by Paul Cock, and Kane Porsche volleys it in a crowded 6-yard box, and we are tied 1-1 at Wembley Stadium. The Aylesbury Massive go mental. Kane Porsche has picked up his 15th yellow card of the season. Birmingham City really should have run away with the league this year. With the fact that they were spending £14 million a year on salary, they've got players that are worth £15 million. A massive squad. They had Dan Petrescu as their manager until they fired him because finishing 4th wasn't good enough for them. And Lille Aylesbury United, we don't have amazing players, but we do have some really good team spirit. Here we go. Highlight for Birmingham. Again, Dujon Sterling. Good save. Good save. Good clearance by the Loney Hill. Corner. 2nd minute of added on time in the first half. We clear our lines. Is that going to be half time? Yes, it is. So 1-1 at half time. Simmons is struggling up front, as we can see. 6.3 rating. He's got injections, the lad. He's playing with no ankle. Or is it an ankle? What is it? A groin. No groin. I'm very happy with the first half performance. 1-1 against Birmingham City. Now, John Joe Shelvey, I feel he hasn't really been pulling the strings, but he does have the most assists in the team. Now we are tight marking, we are pressing. Let's tackle hard on John Joe Shelvey, and we're making him play on his weaker foot. We're doing the same with their top goal scorer. Here we got tight marking. We don't want to press too hard on him, because if we do, he's quick and he'll push it past our defenders. So let's just do this. Tackle hard on John Joe. Go to analysis, the summary. Yeah, our front line, not much going on. Willian hasn't got in the game, playing on the left-hand side, but we don't have much going in terms of players that could come in. Here we go, big second half. What can we do? We have more chances. Highlight to Birmingham. Here we go. Can we rob it back? Don't dive in on him. Oof. Shot from distance, just past the near post. I'm going to have to give Simmons a little bit more time and then switch him for Alfie Marsh, who has got 20 goals this season. Or another highlight for Birmingham. Oh, that's 2-1. Christian Pedersen, the left wing back post unmarked. That's a cushioned header into the back post. You know what? We're going to have to take off Simmons here. The gamble of playing him with an injury hasn't worked. Aidan Marsh up front. I need my midfield to get into the game here. They haven't really got in. Here we go. Highlight for Aylesbury. Hill with the throw in on the right hand side. Yes, get in. Paul Cock only scoring his second goal of the season. Again, we seem to be pretty good at set pieces and restarts from throw-ins. Here's the Delap-esque long ball. Dalby with the flick on. Confusion between the two centre-backs. And then Paul Cock with a left foot finish. And we are tied up 2-2. Birmingham's wing-backs are playing very well. 15, last 15. Goal kick to Birmingham. Oh no, Kane Posher's going to get sent off. Oh dear. Okay, so we are now down to 10 men. Alfie Marsh is going to have to go over here on the right hand side of midfield. Ten men. We're still going to go attacking. Can we get a winner in the last 5 minutes? Uh-oh, Birmingham City with a corner. Oh, it's hit the post in the 92nd minute. Oh no, Birmingham with the highlight in the 93rd minute. Free kick to Birmingham. 94th minute. Okay, we are into extra time. And we've given them some confidence. Now, tactics-wise, we're going to have to change here. We can't be so attacking and playing high up. We're going to have to try and play on the counter. We're going to do direct counter attack. And so that means that in possession, we're still going to look for the overlaps on the left, and we want to play out a defense. Actually, we won't do any of that. We're going to regroup after we do it. Distribute quickly from the goalkeeper, throw it long from the goalkeeper, and we'll distribute to the flanks. Remember, they're playing their wing backs, so if we can double up into the flanks. High line, alright. Boys, here we go. We've set ourselves up to do counter attack. Free kick to Birmingham. Alfie Marsh on the right. He's giving it away. And Nacho Gil breaks away for Birmingham. Birmingham are now playing a very attacking 4-2-3-1 wide against the 10 men of Aylesbury. Alright, half time in extra time, and it is still 2-2. Now, looking at some of these players, let's have a look and see if any of them have good penalties. He has 11. Terrell Whitaker has penalties of 4. Oh dear. Harrison, the youngster, penalty is of 3. Robson has a penalty of 11. And Chris Taylor, the youngster, has a penalty of 4. I think if we change it, where is Paul Cocker? Right, you know what, we'll start in extra time, and let's see if we can get closer to 120 minutes. Maybe we'll bring on Ethan Robson for someone that isn't a good penalty taker. Willian with the free kick. Oh, straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Willian has 17 in free kick taking ability, so that would have been great if that would have flown in the back of the net. Still got the highlight reel here. Poolcock with the ball on the left. Alfie Payne. Yes, and they've mopped that up. Uh-oh. Free kick, goal kick to Aylesbury. "114th minute of the game." So close. We are going to have to... highlight reel, but we are going to switch to defensive if... after this highlight. Willian with the ball on the left. He's giving it away. Okay, we're going to make a quick sub. Because we're looking at penalties here. Who is playing? Aidan Marsh has one as a penalty taker. So we'll take off Aidan Marsh. And we'll bring on Ethan Robson. Alright, here we go. 119th minute. Oh no, we've got a highlight here. No, we've given it away. Oh no. And that's it in the 119th minute. In the last minute of extra time, we give the ball away. Aylesbury have been consigned to another season in League One. That's absolutely devastating, that. 10 men, and they score in the 120th minute. Alfie Payne, who's been consistently great all season, pops up with the worst game of the season. Devastated. Alright, well, there we go. Aylesbury United back in League One after losing 3-2 again to Birmingham City. Yep, there we go. We'll rebuild. We'll be back. On to the next season.